Hit the button.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Drunken Nerds podcast, number 22. I'm Dan. I know, getting really up there. This is over here on the other side of Schubert.
What's up, nerds?
Welcome back, Schubert. I think we'll get right into it. Well, I thought you had some good news to share that you did your dues in another part of the country. You're returning back to the happiest place on earth.
Yeah, I almost got the good news today. It's not set in stone, but it's pretty likely. So I thought I had they just can't get me out of that state. So
you got to go back.
Tonight actually I was craving Florida. I missed it so much, and I did some homework. And Haleo, one of the stops on our pub crawl at Disney Springs,
the turd pillow place.
Yes, that place. Turns out there's the other location outside of Florida, right down the street. So went there for dinner, got a little taste. That's when I got the news. I might be headed back this weekend. So pray for me if that's the case.
I hope for your own sake you get back there. I mean, you were so happy down there.
It's just a quick turnaround this time, but it'll give me a chance to, get it out of my system, refresh, and then maybe we'll see. Because I don't think it's going to be a while before I get down there after this. So,
all right, let's hope. How was the Haleo this compared to Disney Springs? Any different?
Food was good. Drinks weren't as good. So.
Did you get your normal, little Mickey Mouse lime gin and tonic?
I mixed it up because there was another gin drink on the happy hour menu, so I figured I'd give that one a try. It was not good. And then service wasn't wonderful, so it was a little busy in there, so I didn't get to a second drink. So
okay. Yeah, I'm just curious. I noticed you sent me a picture that at the Disney Springs location, you get those little cheese bite, whatever the hell they are, on a pillow.
You were excited for the pillow.
Yeah, so you get
it. Didn't come with the pillow here.
It just came on like a piece of paper.
Just a plate, yeah. Maybe that was a happy hour thing. Maybe they didn't have enough pillows to go around for happy hour. So
everybody wanted 4 little tiny pieces of stuff to get put on a pillow.
Hey, you never know. I don't think they have a stack of those pillows out back.
Well, that's good. All right, so you're still in DC then?
Yep, leaving. We're going somewhere tomorrow. So if it's not Orlando, who knows? It might be home. So we'll see what happens. But
all right.
Maybe make a pit stop in Jacksonville. Maybe swing into a Dynamite.
I think you should. I think Jacksonville's the way to go. Go to wrestling, man. Why not? Do something fun.
Well, it's the second to last show at Daly's place for a while. So little the regulars.
I say check it out. So I haven't been doing much. It's been really quiet over here. So if you do come home to the New Hampshire, Massachusetts area, we're gonna liven things up because
not much going on.
Anything? Huh? Nah, nothing.
Summer and
yeah, we're just hanging out. I got a AEW belt. I pre-ordered that.
You hit the pre-order. I saw that.
I got it. So apparently it gets sold to the public next week. So I'm guessing it must ship probably in a week and a half.
We'll see. I actually got my shipping notifications today. I ordered some stuff, including a limited Britt Baker print last week.
Mm-hmm.
The T-shirts print shipped, but the print has not shipped yet. So I don't know how that works. So maybe the special stuff, they
take their time.
Do it all at once. Or
the shipping for this belt was $65.
Yikes.
Yeah, no other option.
No, that's one thing that I've noticed too. Even when you're ordering T-shirts, you have to pay for each individual T-shirt.
Yeah,
you can't buy like 2 or 3 and pay a bulk shipping price. So,
we'll see. It better be worth whatever it is. $65 worth of a belt. It better be get a little bit of weight to it at least.
Don't lose it.
Can't lose it. I'll definitely lose it. Yeah. No, but I had to get it. All right, let's get to this week's hangover. There's some good stuff going on this week.
We got some stuff.
Let's do it.
This week's hangover.
All right, so things are picking up the past few weeks. We went like 10 weeks in a row with like nothing to talk about.
Yeah, nothing. A lot of movie news, a lot of stuff coming at us all at once.
Yeah. So we'll start with the movies, and the biggest thing for me, a big Transformers fan, And so they announced that Transformers: Rise of the Beast is coming out, which is basically based off I think it's the '90s comics, Beast Wars.
Beast Wars. Also the animated series Beast Wars.
Yeah,
I was a big Beast Wars guy.
So that's awesome that I think this is like the 8th or 9th Transformers movie.
I think it's 7th.
It's 7? Okay.
7.
Yeah. I mean, I always enjoy them. I know they're popcorn movies for sure, but they're fun to watch.
And this was a real interesting timing for me. The day before, I had watched one of the other Transformers movies on TV, went down the rabbit hole, was like really digging into Beast Wars because I watched that as a kid. That was probably the Transformers thing I watched the most. And then the next day it got announced. So it was just a weird sort of happenstance thing. I'm psyched for it. Loved Beast Wars. If they do it right, it could be very, very cool. And if they do it right, I feel like it's a good way for them to spin off into a complete series.
Yeah. They
could Beast Wars itself could be its own sort of franchise.
Right. Yeah. They could at least do a trilogy for it, I would think.
I would think. And I think this one, I think they're getting pretty close to running this dry. This movie, they basically said it's going to take place sometime between Bumblebee and Transformers, the first movie.
Okay.
So it feels like a little shoehorned in,
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting. Bumblebee kind of figured it out how they didn't seem to remember the previous events in the first movie. So this movie, it's getting a little closer to that. So it might be even a weirder. Like maybe there's some memory loss or something going on.
Yeah.
But they're running out of time to kind of fill that gap. So they can only squeeze so many more movies out, it feels like.
Right. Yeah. It's Transformers. I'm excited for it. Something different. Yeah. I don't really know where they're going to go with this. I have no idea on... who's directing it? Do you know?
I don't know.
It's nobody big.
No,
There's
Michael Bay's
no
been out of the
information.
last few.
Yeah. So I don't know. Hopefully, tighten up a little bit. I would love to see them kind of tighten up this series a little bit and make some more movies. But I hope it's just not a money grab real quick. We'll see.
Beast Wars. It's gonna be cool.
I hope so.
I was big Beast Wars guy. That was a fun
I figured
show.
I'd go right into this because I'm already moving on from Transformers. The Sexy Beasts. Have you heard of this show?
I saw the trailer. Not up my alley.
You watched the trailer? I can't believe. All right, so I saw this. I was in shock, and I thought of you. You're the first person I thought of.
Well, it's because I watched so much Face Off.
You wouldn't want to go on a date dressed as like a horse or something?
On the show. Yeah, I'm not watching the show. But yeah, sure. Dress me up as Babu Frick over here.
So for those of you who don't know, so Netflix is putting out a series called Sexy Beasts. I think this took place somewhere in Europe years ago, so they're redoing it. But basically, they put makeup on people and turn them into like a mythical creature and put them on a blind date. Like there's a guy dressed as Chewbacca that goes on a date with a person that looks like.
I don't think they got the rights to Chewbacca. So
well, it looks like Chewbacca. It's exactly Chewbacca, but it's got beaver teeth.
It's probably just a beaver. That is a beaver.
It looks like a beaver Chewbacca.
All right, whatever you say.
I think that's what it is. And then there's like a
I don't think they got Disney's blessing.
No. Definitely did get Disney. So yeah, add in the 2 long teeth as a woodchuck, you're good to go.
All right, so this show would probably be trash, I'd imagine.
The trailer?
No, the show itself will be
the show trash. Is definitely going to be trash.
But you're 100%. Interested in the concept.
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm like, this is extreme.
Now, like I just said, I've watched a lot of Face Off. It was on Sci-Fi for a while. Mm-hmm. It was basically a competition show of the people doing the makeups. Now, if you told me there was gonna be like a mashup where the competition show would be to make the makeup for the people and then send them on their way, and then then you have the other show where it's them, like that would be cool. I'd be into that.
Yeah,
give me both parts.
Yeah, I'm in shock with it. I don't know. Do you think that's anything to do with, all right, say you're a girl and a guy comes up dressed as Chewbacca.
Yep.
And then the next guy comes up, as it showed on the trailer, as a scarecrow. I think looks still matter.
I think I didn't know it was like speed dating. They get multiple guys. It's not just like one person.
No, I think it's the one person. I'm just saying, in general.
I think if you were competing head to head with another person, there would definitely be some advantages.
So they're saying looks don't matter because you're dressed as a mythical creature, but I think it does.
They'd still come into play. There would be some preconceived notions about like, what's it, like
You want
if
to
you were a
date
lion or you're
scarecrow
dating
guy?
a frog.
Yeah, exactly. So
But if your only choice is the frog, then I think you might be on. Hey, well, I'll take what I can get. You're dressed up as an emu.
I couldn't get over it because I'm looking at, okay, I see these girls. I'd rather have one that looks cool than the one that comes out as like a demon of some sort.
Exactly, right.
So you're still basically basing it off a look. So nothing's changed.
No, I think you're onto something here. Like they tried to do on Netflix, wasn't it? Not that long ago, just like a complete blind.
Complete blind, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is kind of just up in that like one step. Like,
Right.
Let's make them. The more interesting concept would be if they like kept them people and just made them hideous. Then it's not like.
That would be, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think you're right. With introducing animals to the equation, there's going to be some, sort of preemptive thinking behind it.
Right. Yeah, because
Like
if I'm
what your
looking across a
animal
table
represents.
yeah, exactly. If I'm looking across a table that something looks kind of cool, like, all right, that person looks, then I'm looking at something like, what the hell is that? Like, I can't figure out what it is. Is it a shark? Is it a whale? Is it a bug?
I feel
And
like
you
there's
know what?
got to be some weird fetish stuff involved there too. Like, if you go on to marry this person, you're not going to look at the Chewbacca ever the same way again.
No. If they've actually married this person, they're going to have to keep their mask because I'm sure some funny business is going to go on in attire later on in life. But, all right, so I had to bring that up because I saw a trailer. It caught me off guard on Twitter. I was like, I got to bring this up.
A lot of people seem to be talking about it, so it seems like it's already going to be a hit.
Yeah, I think so. I think I might watch it too. So
I might
July
have
12th,
to,
I think.
I might have
comes
to
out.
put my name into the hat.
I think you have to.
Send in
You
a
can be
tape.
Bubba Frick.
Yeah.
Just show up like that. See, I don't know if his face would come off too well when it comes to showing up.
I could probably.
He just looks so sad all the time.
He looks happy.
He doesn't look happy.
I think he looks happy. See, we're off to a bad start. You can't tell if they're happy
can't
or
tell.
sad.
All right, so we'll move on to keep with movies. So F9 comes out tomorrow. I know you've never seen a Fast and the Furious movie
I saw
before.
Hobbs and Shaw.
That does not count.
All right.
So are you going to go see that or no?
So I'm actually starting to think like I might go through them.
So you're gonna go through them?
I might have to go through them.
I thought you were about to say I'm actually gonna go see this tomorrow without seeing the other 8.
I'm not ruling it out. At some
Okay.
point. At some point, it might. I liked Hobbs. I found Hobbs and Shaw fun.
Mm-hmm.
This one, the Asian guy's back from the dead. John Cena's in it. What else is there to know?
I think it's gonna be a really good movie. I mean, all of them are pretty good and fun, and they actually make sense in a way. And they're definitely popcorn movies. But I think this one will be right up your alley. I think you'll actually enjoy it.
That's what I was thinking. And I sort of read like a Cliff Notes version of the whole Han coming back to life thing. And they go, this might be, they say there might turn into Hobbs and Shaw, and he might actually just be like a robot. I'm like, all right, they're going full blown sci-fi. I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think I might actually go tomorrow. Just do something. I just want to get to the movie theater.
I'm preparing for the trivia question of what is the name of John Cena's character, and I forgot to look it up, so I'm going with Tom Toretto.
All right, you're close. Yeah, this is the first. Is this the first movie that's not being available on any streaming service and going straight to trailer? I mean, I'm sure there's other small one. The first big
small
one.
I know that Bob Odenkirk movie was in theaters for a little before.
That's right. Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think there've been a couple. This is definitely the first big one.
Yeah. So that's exciting because I guess HBO Max is going to get it first early because it's not Warner Brothers, so it can't go straight to service, but Universal. So HBO Max will get it pretty early after theaters. But if you want to see it within the next couple of months,
I'm going to have to see it. Well, no, movies before, we seem to forget this. It only took like a month and a half
right
before pandemic.
Yeah.
So maybe they dragged this one on a little longer to get people's asses in gear going back to theaters, but
I think they will.
Yeah,
this is going to be a Kickstarter for theaters for sure.
Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I'll watch a few Fast and the Furious this weekend.
You might as well. I mean, they're enjoyable.
I was thinking of doing it, really throwing them off since I haven't seen any of them. Maybe watch them in chronological order.
Smart idea. I say do it.
You know, that would throw what is it, like 1, 2,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6
Yep.
Tokyo Drift. Maybe throw in a curveball.
I say do it. Might as well check them out. You'll enjoy them.
Oh, sure.
So, yeah. Have a couple drinks. Get your popcorn. You're good to go.
Rock's in it. I like him. Jason Statham's in it. I like him. Vin
All good
Diesel's in
actors
it.
throughout every
He's cool.
Yep.
One thing I didn't know, and I came up across this in my reading of my like Cliff Notes version. I didn't know Gal Gadot was in them.
I didn't know that either. Actually, I haven't seen. I've only seen a few. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not much further than you.
I don't know if it was like a before she was famous, like before. I mean, what was her first big one? Was it Wonder Woman? So maybe
I feel like the first time I know her.
So, right. Yeah. So maybe it was pre Wonder Woman when she was in them. Wow. So
do you know which one she were in? Like
I want to say it's like 5, 6.
Okay, so pretty still far in there.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
No. So she was Han's girlfriend, I guess.
Really? Interesting. I only know the Lost Girl.
I say good for Han.
Yeah. Oh, very good for Han.
So.
Okay, something I didn't know.
I think I saw Tokyo Drift. I think that might be the only one.
See, he saw everything that doesn't just say Fast and the Furious.
I think so.
1, 2, or 3. It's just Tokyo Drift and Hobbs and Shaw. Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right, check them out. Another movie that we're gonna throw in there real quick. The Shang-Chi trailer came out.
This is
today.
like late breaking news. Like literally like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. So I just watched it. Looks great. What are your reactions on it?
I'm like blown away by it, and like forget about Black Widow, forget about the Eternals. Shang-Chi is the movie of the year.
I agree. That was one of the best trailers I've seen in a while.
They're sneaking Spider-Man out too, so it's gonna have some competition. But if Spider-Man hadn't got snuck out to December, Shang-Chi would be the one I'm looking forward to this year.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff in there. That we got a trailer a couple months ago, and it was good. But this one really kicked it up. We got all kinds of action. We got lots of supernatural stuff. There were a couple of things in there. I don't know if you noticed, but at the very end.
Oh, yeah, the biggest thing, the cage fight.
What looked like the Abomination.
Right.
Everybody's jumping to that it's Abomination. I don't think it is.
Well, who is it then? Looks just like Abomination.
I think it's a bomb.
Okay.
Which is a slightly different Marvel character. Rick Jones. Different, but it's the Hulk family. I was thinking that at first, and then I kind of backstepped. I think it's probably Abomination. Because I know we've been talking about how Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character in Falcon Winter Soldier, she's probably going to be the Thunderbolts version of Nick Fury, like recruiting all these like bad but not evil guys. That's what she's clearly going to cameo in Black Widow. Like that's basically been set in stone. She already recruited John Walker. In this, she'll probably show up and recruit Abomination. And then there's the basis for your team.
Yeah.
So that's a one way to just start world building for the future.
Yep. I love it. That trailer got me excited to literally watch all the Marvel movies again, which is strange, only 2 minutes long. But it was that good.
It was very good. There was also something really cool in there. Fin Fang Foom.
Yep.
In the trailer, the point where it looks like it's underwater and it's a big dragon. That has the potential to be like a movie stealer character. And the way I see it, they're going to go to one of two routes. It's going to be just like a straight up, just like a Godzilla dragon. Or it's going to be something that like completely blows us off guard. Like it's going to be like a funny voice, like a very well-known actor or something and he's like intelligent and funny, like almost like a Groot or like something like that. And it's going to be a movie stealer.
Yeah. I have I knew nothing about Shang-Chi, like how are they going to go this route? But based on that movie, this is going to be big. This is going to be not just like Black Widow. It's like her becoming Black. I don't know. This movie seems.
You don't want to say it because it's like, oh, Black Panther was the black movie. This is the Asian movie.
Right.
Yeah. That's what it's going to be. Big.
Yeah.
In a way, like Black Panther was just big because it was good.
Right.
This is going to be big, I think, because it's going to be good.
Yeah, and I think it's going to tie in a lot of things. So
It's going to set the scene. There's already like a Reddit, like a 4chan spoiler post. It's a couple months old, but like a lot of the shows, it was very small stuff, and it's seemingly turning out more and more correct. And they mentioned that Ben Kingsley is going to have a cameo in it from Iron Man 3. He was the fake Mandarin. Shang-Chi's father is going to be the real Mandarin.
mm-hmm.
So that's like a cool throwback.
Awesome. Love it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad you reached out to me to check out that trailer.
Yeah, that was like late breaking news.
I just watched it literally when I was signing on to this. So
it was cool because the first trailer, they really didn't get into any of the like sort of fanatical science fiction-y stuff. This one, and it was basically just a kung fu movie trailer. This is kind of combined the two, and it's like a supernatural kung fu. I'm in.
Yeah. So looking forward to that. That's going to be awesome. The only other movie news we have is, I know you want to talk. This is deep in your heart.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
If you don't know, Schubert's one of his favorite movies of all time is Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford has been hurt during filming.
Yeah.
So fill us in.
To me, I want to say, like, sorry, but this doesn't really come as a surprise to anybody. The man is 78 years old and probably doing stunts and fighting scenes. Like, how can this be possible? I don't know the ins and outs, but it sounds like he got hurt during a fight sequence. The report is that it won't delay filming at all, so he's probably not hurt that bad. Or it could mean they say they're just working around. Sort of what's worrying me, that he might not be in all that much of the film. This could be an Indiana Jones in name only.
Right.
Like a Jurassic World or something,
Mm-hmm.
He could be passing the torch or some sort.
He has to be. I mean, he's an old man. I mean,
78 years old.
He's in good shape, obviously, for his age.
He looks great for 78.
Took care of himself. But there comes a time where even if you're just like throwing a punch,
yeah,
there's about an 80% higher chance you're throwing your shoulder out just by doing that.
Right. And I remember watching Call of the Wild and thinking to myself, they better hurry up and film Indiana Jones 5. And granted, he was out in like the wilderness. It's supposed to look a little rough, but he didn't look that good.
Yeah, no.
I went back even today a little further and I did some homework. He hasn't really had a big starring role since the last Indiana Jones.
Right.
He's been in a lot of movies, but not a main character. It's all been like cameos. I think the biggest role otherwise was as Han Solo in Force Awakens, and even that, he wasn't in that much of the movie.
No. Well, he shouldn't be. For a guy who makes that much money and is that old.
Flies airplanes and crashes them on golf courses.
Yeah, he's going to stop. It's going to stop. Go on a high note. So
they've also said they're using de-aging technology in this movie.
Okay.
They've come out and said it, like Samuel L. Jackson and Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
So whether it's like a flashback or if it's just for the actual movie.
Right.
So we'll see. Remains to be seen.
Okay. So get well soon, Ford.
Get well soon and just ride this one out and get this movie finished.
Finish the friggin' movie.
I need to see this movie.
All right, we're moving on. That's a lot of movie stuff, actually.
A lot of stuff.
Wow.
We cranked right through. That was good.
So something I'm very excited for, and it comes out tomorrow, and I already bought it. I have to pick it up tomorrow. So Mario Golf Super Rush comes out tomorrow. I was a huge Mario Golf guy for sure. I know the initial reviews of this game is absolutely terrible.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I mean, I looked up a few, and they're calling it, garbage storyline. I mean, the story mode's bad.
Oh, wouldn't even have guessed there was a story mode.
But Mario Golf is like the most addictive game. It's a time consumer.
Pick up and play.
Exactly. It's fun to play. So I'm pumped for it.
I was more of a Mario Tennis guy originally.
Oh, Mario
but
Tennis, another good one. Yeah.
Golf was good.
Yeah, those just like easy games to pick up and play, and literally 5
There's like
hours go
4
by.
buttons.
You're like, what the hell's going on? Like I'm still playing the same course. It's
Now,
great.
one of the things about it that I saw that interested me was the rush mode. That sounds like a lot of fun.
The rush mode, yes. That's what they call it. I think it's called Super Rush, right?
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
Yeah.
It's just whoever, not strokes don't matter.
No, just go.
Whoever finishes first. And can't you like throw a shell at the other person?
Yeah, it's basically like
Mario
golf.
Kart with a golf stick.
Yeah. I highly suggest this one, so
Now,
I'm going to check it out.
How is that going to be played? Like, can you play that online with friends, or does it have to be local? Or?
That's a good question. I mean, I would hope you could do online with it.
I would hope so too.
At this point, the Switch, I hope they could get games like this.
I don't know.
Online.
I don't know about the Switch.
I know their online system's not top tier, but yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. It's something different, and anything Mario related, we're gonna check out. So I'll let you know how it is next week when we talk.
I might grab it myself tomorrow. We'll see if I have time.
Yeah, it's time consumer. You got to do it. Last couple things, I guess. We'll start with Peacock, which Schubert has a hatred for, which I have developed a hatred for as well.
It had turned into a love-hate. Like, I hated it. It was good for a little while. This past weekend.
Yeah, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I don't understand how you thought it was good. So this past weekend,
Big
WWE, they had a pay-per-view. I put on my brand new Fire Stick. I got my Roku. Neither one I can play friggin' Peacock on. So I have to go downstairs, get my Xbox, plug that in, play How is Peacock as a major app not available on the most common streaming services there are?
No, but it became available on Samsung TV last week. I don't know who's still using Samsung Smart TV.
So Samsung TV's got it, but Roku and Amazon Fire Stick
does.
None of my Rokus.
Maybe you got an old one.
Well, that's why I updated Amazon, and then you informed me that Peacock's not on there. But now Peacock is available on Amazon Fire Stick today. We'll see how that one goes.
Yeah,
still gonna bitch about it.
We hell is that? Like an airplane just buzzed my hotel. Yeah, this weekend for the pay-per-view, obviously some technical difficulties. Luckily, it was solved before the actual event and only screwed up the pre-show. But we knew that was bound to happen, and luckily it happened when it happened, and hopefully it doesn't happen again.
It'll happen again.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah, I don't trust this company at all.
No.
So, but speaking of WWE, real
quick. Get it
quick.
together, NBC.
So I know people don't like talking about wrestling, but this one, even if you're not a wrestling fan, this is just a little comical.
Yeah.
So WWE hired a writer.
Give this a little pretext.
Okay, go ahead. You give the pretext.
I know myself, I know a lot of people have basically come to the point where we're like hate watching Raw. Like, it's such a train wreck that I'm tuning in to see how big of a train wreck it can be.
Yeah, it's a horrible show.
We've had some good matches. Like, let's not take storyline wise, character wise. It's just like miserable. You can't even watch it. Can't get upset about it. You just have to like sit back and enjoy the ride.
Right. It's kind of you just watch it just to watch it, but not enjoying it.
It's something that's on Monday nights.
Right. So this lady goes on a podcast, and it's called like Asian Not Asian podcast or something like that. And she says that she's a WWE writer.
Recently hired, apparently.
Recently hired, Monday Night Raw. And they asked her a question saying, "Oh, did you grow up watching wrestling?" Her response was, "I have no knowledge of wrestling. I know nothing about wrestling." They asked her who the champion was. She didn't know.
Nope.
And
no, she kind of knew.
Yeah, it said Bobby Ashley.
Yeah, she was close. Just a letter away.
Yeah. Bobby Ashley, who used to be in this thing called the Hurt Business, she thinks, that was cool. What the hell is going on? So WWE is hiring people to write their shows that know nothing about wrestling.
No. Like, you're better off getting some fan fiction writers on Reddit. I feel like there's not a wrestling fan who has heard the story who's just not like turning red.
They have to be losing. This is more of a nerd, I guess, type podcast. Can you imagine somebody comes on that has never seen a Marvel movie in their life and decides to write Shang-Chi without any knowledge of anything?
They just hired your girlfriend who exclusively watches Keeping Up with the Kardashians to write the next Star Wars movie.
Yeah, just because maybe they're funny or they have production talent.
They'll connect with a different audience who's not watching the show and who will not be driven to watch the show.
Who does this? This makes no sense.
Mr. McMahon is losing his marbles.
She even said on the podcast, I was shocked because I have no wrestling background and she's a comedian and she thought it was funny.
And how much money they gave her.
Yeah. So this lady.
And mind you, how much money they gave her in her opinion. And they just cleared house last week, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago of wrestlers to save money.
Yeah, they're saving money and they're hiring somebody who knows nothing about the business, making money.
They could have PayPal'd me $50 and I would have written a better episode of Raw than this lady.
It's sickening. And I feel bad for wrestling fans because I know people who are invested on take it seriously. It's not like they're taking it as a joke. Just like Marvel fans.
Star Wars fans.
Yeah, Star Wars fans. They take it seriously. They don't want to see it be joked about.
WrestleMania weekend is basically like the wrestling version of Comic-Con or E3 or something like that.
Yep.
A lot of people take it seriously. Raw, I'm sorry. We've reached the point where, I'm looking for my favorite WWE superstars to be released or fired or quit.
Right, because there's so many other companies that can hire them now.
The grass is greener now.
Yeah, that was shocking to me. And I wouldn't put it past them. They hired her to make them look good because of who she is.
Yeah, I get where you're going with this.
So
it was like a sort of just a good hire, so they thought it would look good.
Right, it might look good, but it was her own fault for going on a podcast. And it's like, if she just stayed quiet, nobody would have known this.
Nobody would have known.
Why would you gloat about not knowing anything about the business?
She's going to last the week.
She can't. No. There's no way. It's all over the place now. People just harping on WWE saying, how do you hire somebody and pay them this amount of money that does know nothing about your product?
And your product's not good, hasn't been good, and doesn't look like it's getting better.
I get it if it's like a production person just going strictly on the looks of the stage and this and that. They don't need that. But if you're a writer to write the show, my Lord. Sickening.
And it's wild because SmackDown is like so competent these days.
Right. Yeah, because they probably hire people that know who the champion is. They probably know who Roman Reigns is. I guarantee they should ask that. Who's Roman Reigns? He probably wouldn't know.
No.
Oh, my goodness. My 6-year-old daughter could give you more information about him and where he comes from based on this.
I saw a great comment, and it was like, it would have been great if she thought Ricochet was like confused Ricochet and Sheamus.
Yeah.
The Rick O'Shea. Oh, let's make him an Irish gimmick.
Oh my God. That's horrible. You suck, WWE. You need to get your stuff together.
Meanwhile, that's why we're spending $700 on championship belts and taking bi-weekly trips to Daly's place.
That's true. Exactly. We're AEW fans now. At least hopefully.
And spending ungodly amounts on cruises.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. We're going on the EW cruise soon. All right, so I had to get that out of the way because that rant is over. All right, so we're doing RIP. Heads up, Schubert. It's a sad one, so I don't think we should do any jokes about this.
So it's not John McAfee.
It's not John McAfee. I was thinking about that, but I didn't do that. This is a sad one, so we'll be serious for a second, and then we'll move on to Beer of the Week. But let's get the RIP done. All right, so RIP this week is Alex Harville, who holds a Guinness Book World Record for the longest jump on a dirt bike. And so he was practicing because he was doing another stunt. I think it was somewhere out west. It was just a practice. And so he did his jump, hit the back end, I think, of the ramp and died. So he's only 28. So I feel awful. And the one thing that is the most disturbing thing, so he has 2 kids and a wife. It's shocking to me that he is doing this type of stuff with family. I don't know.
Was he doing like Evil Knievel stuff?
It's like Eva Knievel.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
4 buses in a row.
Jesus.
Which, I mean, obviously every single time you're going to do a stunt, you're literally putting your life at risk. So he already had the Guinness Book of World Record. So I just wish for his own sake, he must have had that thrill drive because he had his family.
Yeah.
He's obviously
With the Daredevils, it seems.
Oh man, it's horrible. So I feel bad. I know, obviously that's the way that he was paying to feed his family and everything. But man, you have kids. For anybody, just take it down a notch. Yeah. Don't do things crazy. So I don't know. I feel bad for him.
I like Daredevil stuff where you're not gonna die. Like shark diving in a cage. Get your thrills that way. That shark.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. Not jumping, whatever it was. I think the jump he was going for was a football field jump from goalpost to goalpost. That's what he was trying to do. Yeah. So
they didn't broadcast this. It seems like that kind of stuff they broadcast on TV.
This was just practice.
Oh, okay.
So and it's all online. So I mean, if you really want to watch the entire thing, it's online.
Hear anything about this?
Yeah,
but this isn't one of those the Discovery Channel where they advertise this guy tightrope in the Grand Canyon might fall to his death. And he has no chance of falling to his death, and everybody tunes in, and they're like, "That's it."
Right. Ugh. Yeah, I think for motorsport people, I think this was promoted, and they kept saying this is supposed to, I think, air on Sunday, and this is Thursday practice jump where it happened, and it was a news station there, and they have the whole thing on film.
Yeesh.
So they put it out online, but they wouldn't put it on their actual broadcast, which seems kind of strange. I feel like they shouldn't put it out at all, but they did. So,
yikes.
Anyway. All right, so oh no. All right, so going to the beer of the week.
Beer time.
All right. Let me finish up this seltzer and
you seem like you're preparing yourself for this one.
Well, I want to have a minute here, real quick, because I need to finish this before I pour it in his cup.
Side note.
So I wasn't able to make it down to Accident Country Village store because I know my man Ahmad is watching right now. He watches every week as he tells me. They just launched a food service, so they're doing Indian food service now.
Oh, nice!
So anybody who's in the New Hampshire area should check out Accident Country Village store and check out some Indian food.
Very nice.
So, but I wasn't able to get down to him, so I'm sorry, Ahmad. I couldn't get down there today, so I went to another place, and I'm definitely.
This also reminded me. Well, we're taking a breather for you, just filling time. We mentioned last week our first week actually on Spotify. So, I figure by this point we got to be up there with Joe Rogan and Call Her Daddy, right?
We have to be, right? Whoa.
So, for all you new listeners, thanks for tuning in.
Yep. Oh, new listener, I can throw it out there. So, Pooley. Our friend Pooley, I know you're listening as well because he promised me because he's like, I'm not a YouTube guy, but I'm a Spotify guy.
Which a lot of people are, myself included. So.
Yeah, it's hard to pull up YouTube and just play the podcast when you have your headphones in because
that always blows my mind when it seems like there's 2 trains of thoughts, like people who exclusively watch YouTube videos or need videos with their audio, or those who don't. And I think people are either one of the two.
Right. We'll get an Apple eventually once you figure it out because I can't do the Apple stuff, even though I'm doing this on an Apple computer right now.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. All right. I'm ready.
He's ready for his
Let's
beer.
get this over with. All right. Here we are. It's called Enjoy Your Life by Riverwalk Brewery out of Newburyport, Massachusetts.
It seems like you don't seem to be headed to a place where you're going to be enjoying your life in the next couple minutes.
No. All right, so I get this beer at this local store close by to me. I just buy a 4-pack. It's not like I bought a lot. I buy it, and all of a sudden, the people at the register start giving me swag. They gave me this Enjoy Your Life neck gaiter.
All right.
They gave me an Enjoy Your Life sticker.
There you
I
go.
feel like I won the lottery. I'm like, I bought a 4-pack, and they're just giving me random stuff. I've never seen that in a convenience store in my life.
No, that's pretty cool.
That's kind of a strange thing. So obviously, this company has been catering towards this store.
Maybe they knew you were coming in. They were going to
Yeah.
get a shout out.
I've actually never had neck gaiter before.
You don't need one anymore, so would have
Oh,
been helpful. Would have been helpful 7 months ago.
It might be fun at Bonnaroo, though.
That might be a good place. Yeah.
Yeah, so I might bring it to the Bonnaroo Music Festival. All right.
Seems like a place where a mask might still be acceptable because of all the crap going on there.
Yeah, I was thinking just because the amount of awful
Dust,
smells that
dirt,
are there and
smells,
stuff.
and
Yeah,
you get sick anyway going there.
right. Might as well just wear a neck gaiter.
Yeah.
I've never. It's actually quite comfortable on your neck. So
Yeah.
All right. So this is that's a light beer. Wow, 4.4%. Is that the same as a Bud Light?
It's a little more than a Bud Light. A little, just a touch.
It's less than a White Claw, though.
Way less than a White Claw.
All right. Oh, that's good. Usually, I always pick up the double IPAs. This is a shocker. I didn't even know what I
You're
grabbed.
catching a break. You might enjoy your life.
All right, let's see. This is what it looks like. It looks thick, but apparently it's light.
Well, hazy.
It tastes like a Sam Summer.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about
Like
right.
almost to the tea. It tastes like a Sam Summer.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So I think it must be a wheat type of beer. It's not bad. It's very light. Very light. I mean, it's basically a Bud Light with a little. It's
Bud
like
Light
a
line?
Miller Light. Yeah, it's like a Miller Light.
Miller Light. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. All right. It's all right. I'm gonna give this one a 6.3.
All right, not good, not bad.
Yeah, I could pound these all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah. This would be nothing. Like this 4-pack. Yeah, I'll probably be gone next hour. I'm sure. So, all right. So
All
that's
right.
our beer of the week.
Enjoy
Not
it.
as bad as I thought. All right, let's do it. So Schubert, I think you're gonna have a good showing today.
All right,
get
let's
on
go.
to Stump
I mean, the
the
topics I don't think are catering to my strengths, but let's go.
Let's do it. All right, so we're on a record pace right now with our time, 43 minutes.
I'm moving
Went
right
before an
along.
hour.
They
All right, so
covered the
Stump-
most topics. I think.
I know. So we're at Stump the Shoe. Again, 6 questions. He gets it wrong. He takes a sip. He gets it right. I'll take a sip.
I haven't had a good showing in a while.
Well, last week you had a really good showing, didn't you?
I don't think it was great. Maybe 3.
I thought you had a really good showing last week.
Somebody's got to fact check that one.
Yeah, let's check that one out.
I think he gave me a free one. I think that's why. I think it was like 3 and a gimme.
They're going to give me. Okay. All right, so let's check this out. So, number 1, Schubert, obviously this is based off of today's podcast. Who is the leader of the Dinobots?
The Dinobots of the Beast Wars Dinobots or the Dinobots from like Age of Extinction?
I don't know. The Dinobots.
Well,
We'll go with the Beast Wars.
Dinobots is just Megatron. So it's not that. It's not
No.
Megatron. Yeah.
It's not Megatron, no.
So it's the guy from Age of Extinction. Yeah, it was the Tyrannosaurus. It's something tooth, I think, right? You know, sharp tooth. That's from the Land Before Time.
Yeah, no, not Sharptooth.
I don't know. I'm not gonna get it.
It's Grimlock.
Grimlock. Yeah, there it is.
So apparently, based off of trivia, like 78% of Transformers fans got that right.
Oh, well, that was
So, I thought I'd
that
give it
one
to
was
you.
just over my head. I didn't study for it. He was in Age of Extinction, so doesn't have to do with Beast Wars.
Okay. All right. Take a sip. All right. Question number 2. In Mario Golf, which character is unlockable only through the ring shot mode?
This is the current one or the old one?
The old one.
The old one. I'm going to say Waluigi.
It's Donkey Kong. So take a sip.
You would think Donkey Kong would have been tied to like power, like a longest drive or something.
Right. You would think. Yeah, I was shocked by that too, actually, because I played Mario Golf constantly.
I thought wasn't Waluigi's first appearance Mario Golf?
That could be right.
I want to see that's a trivia fact for you. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it's true.
On Mario Golf. Okay.
Somebody fact check that.
We need a lot of fact checks today. All right, question number 3. In Indiana Jones, what does Professor Jones' student have written on her eyelids?
And this is in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? Oh, no, this is from what? Yeah, it's Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yes. Right? Yeah.
That's like date me.
Very close.
I know it. I didn't say that was my answer. I was speaking out loud.
Go a little further than what would say date me.
I know the movie was only rated PG-13. Spank me?
No, I didn't mean in that regard. What's more serious than saying date me?
Marry me.
No, it's love you.
Love you. All right.
All right, take a sip. You're going dark over there.
Hey, when you said take it further,
then date me. The first thing is spank me. That's the first thing that comes to mind after date me.
No, I thought of something else, but I said I knew the movie was only PG-13.
You're in trouble now because I thought you get that one. All right, question number 4. In Fast and the Furious, what brand of beer does Dom exclusively drink?
I want to say it's Miller.
Incorrect. It's Corona.
I don't know why I thought I just had it jumped into my head and I didn't even want to think about it. Like for some reason, I thought he was in
there.
I thought he was in the Real Men of Genius commercial or something.
Close.
I gotta get a new sip for this one. That's how that beer didn't survive one round.
You'll definitely get one of the next 2. You might not get the next one, but
better.
All right, question number 5. How many current locations does Halio have?
Oh, it's 4.
Correct. Wow, I did. You must have looked that up online.
I was on the website today.
Good answer. They're going to open up in Chicago and Dubai this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Moving on. I know there's 2 here. There's the one at Disney Springs. And I want to say the other one's in Florida, but I don't know where.
Vegas.
Vegas. Ooh.
I think
might have to make a trip.
Vegas, DC, Disney Springs. Yeah, it might be Florida. I don't know.
No, the second one, there's 2 here. There's one in DC, and the other one I went to tonight's not actually in DC.
Oh, okay. All right. So you could probably get 2 right then, because this one's an easy one. Other than Luca, what is the only other Pixar movie named after the main character?
Coco. No, that's not right. Jesus, I'm speaking too fast. Coco's not the main character.
You're real quick. You're real quick on that one.
What? I thought of the name, and I thought you were gonna go.
He's got so excited.
I think you were gonna go with my wheelhouse.
I should have just thrown it out.
It's exclusively the name, or the name's in there.
Just the main character's name.
Would Finding Nemo count? No. Right. So I gotta think. I gotta speak this one out. Speak this one in. It's Wally.
Correct.
Yeah.
You got that. I think you better get this one.
Coco.
Well, you even took a sip for that one. You got excited.
I was thinking of Coco the monkey.
Yeah. All right. You did pretty
I'd
good.
say you liked Luca.
I liked Luca a lot. I did. And it's my youngest daughter's favorite movie now. Like, we cannot put TV on without Luca being on the TV now.
All right.
Like, she was a huge Moana fan, and that's all she wanted to watch. Now it's Luca because of the cat.
Cat.
That cat in the movie, is obsessed with.
What's up with them doing a cat in this movie? A cat in Soul.
They just
have to have a cat in every movie.
I don't even know if it's just a cat. I mean, it might be something. I think they just need like an animal, and
they need to throw an animal into the human movie. The cat's the easy one.
And based off of this type of movie, what other animal could have done the same thing the cat did? There's really none.
Nah, could have been a dog.
I don't know. Cats in those like the fat cat in this, it was perfect. When they saw them change into the sea monsters and then the head came up, even I was dying laughing. My wife goes, "What are you laughing so hard at this movie?" I go, "That was hilarious."
I was in the same boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I was just very nitpicky about it. There was a lot of stuff. Sort of wrong's the wrong word, but just a lot of nitpicky stuff. It was good, but I don't think it was top quality Pixar.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. It's just an enjoyable watch. It's simple. You need to watch Raya though.
It's on my list.
I'm gonna keep pushing it. Raya and the Last Dragon is one of the best Disney movies in a long time.
I got into a hotel the other day, and it was one of those where like the pay-per-view movies come up on the TV, but like I haven't been to a hotel that has had actual pay-per-view in years. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's free. No, they still wanted $30. Like, get out of here.
It's weird because that movie, when I watched it, when the dragon comes out and the dragon talks, I couldn't handle the voice. Like, the voice drove me
because it's Aquafina, right?
Yeah, it drove me
crazy.
It drove me so crazy, and I kept saying to myself, "There's no way." Like, there's no way I can get over this. Like, I hate this movie already. And by the end of the movie, I completely forgot that I was listening to that voice the entire time. It was that good. So somehow they made me change it.
I don't understand why she's got to be in every Asian-centric movie there is these days.
Yeah.
Every single one. Maybe that's something I'm not getting, but she was in the trailer for Shang-Chi. She's in Raya. She's in
I mean, high-pitched voice, and it's an annoying voice.
Oh, I can't stand it. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, but I couldn't believe it. Literally, I looked at Lennon, my daughter, when I was watching. I was like, I can't watch this movie. I can't handle his voice. And like 15 minutes later, I completely forgot about it because But,
all right, I'll give it a go. One of these, it's got to be the right occasion.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. All right, let's go for what's on tap for the weekend. All right, Schubert. So you kind of gave us a hint earlier today. So you might be going to Orlando, might not. But anything else exciting for the weekend?
I'd say if I'm a gambling man, I'd have to say that Saturday night will be dynamite.
I hope so. For your own sake and my sake and everything, I hope to God you get to Dynamite in Jacksonville. Yeah,
this weekend everything's still up in the air. If it turns into Orlando, I'm not even if I go to Orlando, I'm not going anywhere because I looked online. The parks are just stupid busy this weekend. Yeah. I don't know why. It doesn't seem to make any sense other than everybody just wants to go, has nothing better to do. Because June, July, it's supposed to be dead. It's not.
People are always trying to get out now.
Yeah, so Disney's not Universal. No parks are happening this weekend. If anything, I'll go Monday after work or Tuesday. I kind of have like half a day. But as far as fun goes, it'll be Dynamite. If not, who knows? We'll probably be somewhere else or maybe pop home, see what's up.
All right. Well, if you come back, we'll do something like a live stream or something. If we go,
might have to do a live stream. Yeah, that would be in the cards.
Yeah, I don't have much going on. I'm going to go up north on Saturday with my daughters. We're going to go for a hike.
Nice.
Figure get them out. And then AEW for sure, watching on Saturday night.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Jungle Boy versus Omega.
Yeah, that's
It's going to be a very good match.
More wrestling. Sorry, everybody. When I was thinking about going, I forgot about that one. I thought it was the following Wednesday, but no, it's this Saturday.
Yeah.
That really won't take much to twist my arm to get to see that in person. That pop he's going to get nothing will top that one at Double or Nothing. This one will be the second biggest he's ever getting.
Yeah, I've heard multiple people say it too. This match, they're already calling it like it's going to be one of the best matches of the year, and they haven't even seen it yet.
No,
the potential of this match. They're not going to do it quick. They're not going to.
No,
it's going to be really, really good match.
I'd say it's going to be a 45-minute and TV time.
Yeah, I think so too.
So.
So if you can get there, I think you're in for something that people are going to be talking about for a long time.
And I looked today, the very same seat we had for Double or Nothing was available. I say seat because your seat was not available. So there's somebody sitting alone currently on the aisle. I think I might have to go and just sit next to that person and be like, hey, we're best friends now. Deal with it.
You need to. Man, those seats were amazing.
And I think this person sitting on the aisle must know that.
He knows. It's like the perfect angle, the perfect show. You're right at the ramp. The beer stand's right there. The bathroom's right there. It is ideally, I think that might be the best seat in all of America when it comes to seating wise.
There was a seat available on the stage, front row.
Ooh.
But a little spendy, and you had to buy two. So
okay.
It'll be very spendy. But,
a little spendy, yeah.
Still might be.
I gotta debate it. That's it. All right, nerds. Well, thanks for hanging out with us on episode number 22. Follow us on the Drunken Nerds on Twitter, please, and Schubert at
Matt Does It All.
Matt Does It All. Okay.
All forms of social media.
Awesome. And check us out on Spotify. Also, if you can't catch us on YouTube every week and you just want to listen to us, I'll upload this pretty much every night after we record. So check it out on Spotify.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yep. So, all right. We appreciate it. And we'll see you next week at some point, I'm sure.
Stay thirsty, nerds.
Stay thirsty. Cheers.